The market is crashing. The sky is falling. Our pets' heads are falling off. And GameStop is the next Tesla? What? Yeah, that's what we're working with today. Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a great day so far. My name is Darren, and my goal is to help you beat the market by giving you stock information and news in a way that you can use to make money. If you find any value to this video, I would appreciate it if you would like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with everything related to the stock advantage. So what we're going to talk about today is what happened, right? The stock market is a crazy place. And so there's three main topics we're going to talk about today. The short squeeze game, is there a market crash coming, and notable post-earnings beatdowns. So let's jump right into it. All right, the first thing is the short squeeze game. So unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably seen what's been going on with GameStop. I mean, it's gone through the roof. It's ran up hundreds of percent over the last few days for apparently no reason, right? And so this has now bled off into other stocks, such as AMC, Express, Koss, Kango, Kodak. You know Kodak had to get in on it. I mean, them jokers will get in on everything. And so it's caused those guys to blow up for no reason. So apparently I didn't know there was a spaceship going to the moon, and GameStop is driving that bad boy. They didn't invite me along, unfortunately. I wish they did. I want that GameStop money. So why'd this happen, right? It was a group of Reddit users. I think they go by like Wall Street Bets or something like that. And so they decided to push a short squeeze. They realized that a lot of investors had shorted the GameStop stock. And so all they had to do was go in and start buying it, jacking the price up. And so then you get into a tug of war between the Reddit users or just normal investors like us trying to drive the price up, along with those large groups who are shorting the stock. The only way that they can keep from going bankrupt basically is they got to keep buying shares, and they got to keep shorting, and then it just keeps climbing, and it gets pretty vicious, and you get what you got. So a lot of you guys may be standing on the sidelines, with some fear of missing out, some FOMO, thinking, maybe I should get in. Maybe one of these other stocks are going to keep going. My advice there is do not do that, right? So your emotions are going to tell you that you can get in and you can ride that spaceship too. But in reality, it's a very risky play. It's pretty much like gambling. So unless you just have some money you want to gamble with and don't mind losing 100%, I would not recommend doing this. What you need to do is just chalk it up to a missed opportunity and move on. If you don't have a position, I wouldn't get one. If you got a position, I would probably take all the profits you can get at this point, because when this roller coaster hits the end of the track, you don't want to still be in the seat, right? So if you've got profits, that's awesome. I'm slightly jealous, but that's awesome. So claim those profits and move on. Next up, if you guys noticed, the stock market had a bad day. Right, it was red, blood everywhere. So you may ask the question, what happened? Right, is the crash coming? Is it going to be another March or another September? September was a trash month too. But the answer is who knows, right? The Dow dropped 2% today. S&P 500 dropped 2.5%, and the Nasdaq dropped 2.6%. So that happens, right? Markets can't always go up, right? Stocks go up. No, that's not always. There's days where they pull back. There's days where big events happen. So a few things that happened today. You got the short squeeze event, right? GameStop and AMC, while that's great for them, that creates some pressure on the other sides of the market, right? And on the other stocks. The second thing is coronavirus. It's still out there, still wreaking havoc. And there's been some concerns that came out today related to vaccine supplies. And so when it's uncertain, the market tends to pull back. Next up is earnings report, right? We'll talk about that in a second, but there were several big companies that reported earnings today and this week. And earnings reports usually lead to some stocks falling, even if they shouldn't, but it does. And whenever you have some big stocks fall, the market's going to go with it. So what's next, right? A lot of times when the market starts to fall, people start freaking out. They start selling stocks. I would not do that, right? So what you look at is, hey, this is an opportunity to get stocks at a discounted rate. So some of your favorite stocks, some of the stocks you want to add to your portfolio, maybe a 3, 5, 7% discount. So, you know, and the stock market may still go down. So you've got to be okay with whatever the price is, especially if you're long-term holding. It's not that big of a deal. So look out there, see if there's any value stocks that you want to pick up. But don't sell out all your positions at a loss and think that, you know, the sky's falling. Because in reality, the market will recover. It may have a great day tomorrow. It may take a few days. Who knows? But at the end of the day, don't overreact, right? Use a little bit less emotion, and use this opportunity to get some stocks on discount. All right, last thing we're going to talk about is notable earnings, right? Earnings usually leads to some companies, very few, will have a great run up after earnings. Most companies get beat down, right? Because we're not pleasing the investors. We're not giving them what they want. They want a good EPS. We give them an okay EPS. They want great forecast. We give them a realistic forecast that's not involving a spaceship and a moon and GameStop. But that just happens, right? And so you have these stocks that report earnings, they get beat down. But here again, another great opportunity to get into some of these stocks. So a few notable ones from today. Apple, right? They beat their estimates. They had a great quarter, still down 2.5%. Tesla, they missed profit for the first time in a year, right? And so they're down 3%. They actually were down 5% total on the day if you count the end trading before the end of the day. And then the last one is Facebook, right? They beat their estimates, but their forecast was weak. They see challenges ahead. So but for some reason, they're up 1% after hours, right? So it may fall off tomorrow. Who knows? Facebook has been on a pretty good run lately, as well as Tesla, as well as Apple, right? So you may continue to see some pulling back from those stocks. But here again, add them to your watch list. Use it as an opportunity to buy in at a lower price and start building up your position in companies that you trust and that you want to have long-term. Or you can use it as a swing trade opportunity, right? Get them on the dip, sell them a few days later when they bump back up. So I'll leave that up to you. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to cover a few things from today, some hot topics, and give you that information and kind of my thoughts on it. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not certified. This is just for entertainment purposes only. But if you like the video, go ahead and drop that like, subscribe. Go ahead and comment down below if you like this style of video, or if you want to see something a little different. And then also I've got links down below for Robinhood and Webull if you wanted to open an account. You get a free stock, I get a free stock. It's our version of going to the moon in a spaceship with GameStop. That's all I got. That's all I got on that. Sorry. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching today. And until next time, have a great day and God bless.